So today we're going to be taking a look at the Stormtrooper Commander based upon their appearance from The Force Unleashed for the vintage collection, and I'm really glad we finally got this action figure. Leading up to this, I was actually considering making my own custom Stormtrooper Commander off the Rogue One sculpt, and fortunately I don't have to do that now. I was thinking about that with the Incinerator Trooper as well for a brief period of time, but thankfully we got that one as well. And it turned out really well. I'm glad we have it. It was a much needed release. The fact we got the Shadow Stormtrooper from The Force Unleashed a couple years ago at this point, it was definitely time for the Stormtrooper Commander to get its due, especially since the Black Series had it already. But anyways, we'll talk more about the figure here in a second. We'll take a look at the package here first. I also have one carded as well. Stormtrooper Commander is one of my favorite designs from the Force Unleashed game, and I'm glad that we finally got a Force Unleashed logo now for the vintage collection instead of Hasbro just doing the generic Star Wars logo. Seems Lucasfilm and Hasbro are lightening up to the expanding universe again. Happy to see that. Very nice image from Felucia there. This is VC 254, and I'll also be reviewing the Heavy Assault Stormtrooper here in a bit as well. So that's the package, and like I said, it's a great action figure overall. It's mostly reusing the Rogue One sculpt. The only real difference here will be the rocker ankles. The paint turned out really nice on this. Some people say Commander, they treat it as like a 501st Stormtrooper, and I can definitely see that. So if you wanted to, you could army build these and have your own 501st Stormtrooper Legion, and then maybe add a pauldron to one of these, because you can reuse the pauldron from the Stormtrooper Commander in the Troop Builder pack that came out recently. And then have like your own official 501st Stormtrooper Commander in that way. So in terms of the articulation, it's exactly what we expect it to be. He has the ball joint neck there. Then he has the hinge at the shoulders there. Pretty good range there. Then hinge at the elbows, goes a little past 90 degrees. Then hinge wrists, which this one goes in and out and this one goes up and down. Then a joint at the torso there. And of course the hinge hips and the swivel thigh, which mine's a little stuck there. And the hinge knees, and then the rocker ankles, which is nice to have. Most troopers these days, it looks like rocker ankles are here to stay. So in terms of accessories, he comes with similar rifle to what he was provided in the Black Series Stormtrooper Commander. Kind of looks like an IG-88 rifle a little bit different, a little bit smaller, and I think a slightly different design as well. He has nice weathering on that. Very detailed barrel as well. And then of course he comes with the standard E11. Nothing too unique about that. Nice, he has the silver detailing there. Only thing I wish he had was a holster. I think the Stormtrooper Commander definitely deserved to have a holster, one that can accommodate that. Pretty soon here, at least in the US, we will be getting a New Hope Stormtrooper. That's a Walmart exclusive, and that one does have a holster. And I believe it will come with the same exact E11, this bulky type of one. So hopefully the holster works out for that. And he stands pretty good on his own. I'll show you a comparison with the original Stormtrooper Commander. So that one was a GameStop exclusive back around 2008 when we were getting the 30th anniversary 2008 line with the rest of the Force Unleashed figures. And it was a very rare action figure at the time. I think it had two different types of packaging. One had the display stand, and I think one did not. And at the time, it had a very limited release. And I think if I recall correctly as well, you had to buy a copy of the Force Unleashed game in order to actually get the Stormtrooper Commander. They didn't just put them on shelves by itself, unfortunately. I got this one a couple years later. I think I spent maybe $25 for it. Not too bad. But you can definitely tell the difference between the two. This one has a darker shade of blue. I like them both in their own way. I still really like this action figure. Of course, he has the holster. So they're both good in their own way. I'm a fan of the Stormtrooper Commander, and if you are as well, I would definitely recommend having both in your collection. I wouldn't say choose one over the other. And it was great for its time, this 2008 figure here. But anyways, that's really all there is to say about this action figure. Like I said, I would highly recommend adding this to your collection, especially right now. You can definitely get it readily available on Entertainment Earth, or even, I think GameStop is in stock here soon. So keep an eye out for that. But anyways, that concludes this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more reviews in the future. There will be plenty more to come. And if you haven't already, please check out the Instagram as well that I have in the description. I post haul photos or other edited photos here and there. So keep an eye out for that. And if you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. And thanks for watching.